looking, like a road or walkway that's soft like that.
Okay. What color is it?
Green.
Okay. What else do you see?
Flying, like something flying.
Okay. You're doing great. It's like a bird?
It's like a light, like a light disc light. Can't make it out.
That's okay. Is it far away?
Yeah.
Okay, that's all right. Let's do this. Look down at your feet. Describe your feet.
Zero. Blue?
Yeah, that's okay. Do you have toes?
Four.
Okay. And are you wearing anything on your feet?
No.
Okay. Look at your legs. What do they look like?
Just an extension of that normal.
Like normal legs?
Normal, just blue.
Okay. All right. What about your torso? Are you wearing anything on your torso?
Like a double sash. Golden colors.
Okay. Do they signify anything?
Rims on it shows different layers for different areas.
Like where you live or something?
Different locations and levels of it, levels of achievement.
Okay. And what you're wearing, what does that signify? What level are you at?
And your level still learning.
Okay. Let's do this. Look at your hands. What do they look like?
4 big fingers are some 3 fingers and 1 thumb, like bigger.
Okay. And as you look at your fingers, is there anything different about them other than being big? Other than that, they look like fingers?
No nails.
Okay.
Palm area. Not sure what that's for.
Oh, what does it look like? It's in your palm, you said, but what is it?
Like a circle-ish.
And is it part of your physiology, or is it some sort of implant?
Part of the physiology.
Okay. Look up in the sky. What color is the sky?
So it's like orangish. No, like orange. Like a mix of orange and it's like an orange.
Okay. Can you see any celestial bodies in the sky when you're looking?
2 ring planets merging near each other.
Okay.
Looks really cool.
Okay. So is there a celestial body that's providing light for you to see?
Blue. Two of them, one very far. It's blue, both bluish, whitish.
Okay. Anything else in the sky that you can see?
Something going up. Few looks round-ish.
Are these like buildings or something?
No. They're going up. Like it's like a rockets, but without that.
Without the propellant?
Fuel.
Yeah, the fuel without the propellant, okay. And that seems normal to you?
Yeah.
Okay, let's do this. Let's leave that scene and move to where you eat and sleep at. And now you're there. Tell me about that.
Pod. Like bed. It's food, but it looks different.
Describe it. What does the food look like?
orange, rough outside, spiny, with a green inside. That's slimy, but sweet. It smells similar to jasmine.
Okay. And this is where? Is it in your pot or?
I guess it would be the kitchen area. It's not like what we think as kitchens.
Well, what does this one look like?
Things that raise up and then goes down when not needed. So if you circular, it looks circular. The room with purple lighting inside it.
Okay.
When you need to have something elevated or stored, it goes up and then comes down.
So what else do you see in your kitchen area?
Symbols.
Can you describe them?
Something like a diamond, and then circles off the edge, each multiple ones with that oval, like it goes through one side of the diamond, disappears to the other side, and begins again. Another looks like two interlocking infinity symbols.
Okay. And what do these symbols represent?
First one looks to be cycles. Second, they both mean cycles. Second one is cycles of life, interconnection. The first one, planet cycles.
Okay. So let's move now from there to you eating a meal. And now you're there. Tell me about that.
You eat with your hands, through your hands.
Oh, so is that what those little circles were in your palm?
Yeah.
That's different. Tell me about that. How do you do that?
Absorb the juices, liquids.
Okay. From that orange thing with the insides?
Yeah.
Okay. And look, are you at a table or something?
Right now. Just standing.
Okay. And how does this work? Do you just take the whole thing and stick it on your hand, or you have to cut it open, or what do you do?
You break it with the outside of your hand. You hold one inside of you. You smack it with the other part of your hand and it breaks open like a coconut.
Okay. You're like punching it.
Yeah.
Okay. And then you just stick your hand over the juice and
it absorbs through the palm of your hand.
okay. And as you're doing that, can you feel the nourishment or satisfaction or something?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And is this the only thing you eat? Is those the thing you described before? Or are there other things that you eat? You got a selection of things.
It's all I see right now.
Okay. You're absorbing the food through your palms. Is there any evacuation of this food, or is just 100% assimilation?
It's expelled through the skin.
Oh. Okay.
Like
Like sweat?
yes.
Okay. And does this sweat have a color, or is it clear, or what is it?
Turquoise.
Is there a place for you to see your reflection, like in some liquid or a mirror or something? Like a spot in your home where you clean up and get ready for your day?
Yes.
Okay. I want you to describe your face to me. Look in this thing and tell me what your face looks like.
You look inside a bowl.
Inside a bowl?
But you ever look inside a bowl?
Mm-hmm.
You know how it distorts a little?
Yes.
That with no hair on top. Longer face part.
Okay. What about your eyes?
Green.
What do they look like? Do they have pupils or what?
Like our eyes, similar. slit it.
Okay. Like a cat.
Yeah.
Okay. Are they big or small or?
I guess average.
Okay. Do you have a nose?
It's in it's like not seen. No.
Okay, so it's just kind of straight down? Okay.
Yeah.
Are there holes where the nose should be?
Very small. Very, very small. You don't see them with your eye.
Oh, okay.
But they're very small, multiple ones.
And do you feel like you're breathing through these?
That, there, and here. Sides.
Oh, you have like
Side.
slits on the side?
Mm-hmm.
And is that what you breathe through? Okay. All right. What about a mouth? Do you have a mouth?
I don't see one.
Okay. All right. And what color is your face?
Gradiently changes from neck area towards the rest of the face to a blue to a fade of gradient of greenish.
Okay.
There.
Let's do this. Let's leave that scene and drift and float to an important day in that lifetime. A day where something that's important to you in that lifetime is occurring. And now you're there. Tell me what's happening.
Fighting.
Okay. Who are you fighting?
Many are fighting.
Oh. And what are you doing?
Trying to get people away.
And how are you doing that?
I guess it's a ship or something like that.
So, the people that are fighting, do they look like you on both sides, or are they different, or?
It looks similar to us. I don't know what they're fighting about.
That's okay. What are they fighting with?
Hands in their some other things in this beams of light.
Beams of light? Are these coming from the people or from something else, or?
Looks like they have something on their body, breastpiece, I guess, one of their arms. But it comes from that out.
So is this kind of like, some kind of weapon that they're using?
Looks like that.
And the beam of light is coming out of the end of this thing or something?
Yes.
Okay. And when this beam of light hits one of the people, what happens to them?
Some goes through, some others disintegrate. The size of the beam on it.
Oh, so the size of the beam decides whether it cuts them or disintegrates them?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And you said that one side looked like you and one side looked a little different?
Different.
How? Can you explain how they're different? What's different about them?
They're the same. Just they're one goes instead of like a greener gradient, it's a redder gradient.
Where on you it changes at your neck and goes up to green, these people, their gradient grows up to red?
Yeah.
Okay. And other than that, they're the same?
Looks that way.
Okay. And this fight, do you have any idea what caused it?
It's like here. It's like if you have black ants in a jar and red ants in a jar. So leave each other alone. But if you shake that jar, they'll kill each other. Both sides don't see that they should be attacking the one that shook the jar.
Okay. And do you have an idea who shook the jar to start this fight?
I don't know this one.
Okay. So while you're here in this battle, are you wearing any of those light weapon things?
No.
Okay. So what do you see yourself as?
Trying to be a peacemaker.
Okay. And what are you wearing to signify that?
Same sash.
Oh, the same sashes as before?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. And is anyone shooting at you?
No.
Okay. All right. Anything else about that battle that you would like to describe?
Wish people to see them and the manipulation. That's what it is. You can't see the manipulation. Very much like the ants on who shook the bottle, a jar. You don't see it.
Do you see it?
Yes.
Okay.
Trying to get others to see that.
And how do you do that?
By trying to show them. Many don't choose to see. It's too blinding.
And this manipulation that you can see, what's it originating from? On your planet, off your planet, within your people?
Seems like within the people, but by others.
And what do you think the reason that they're being manipulated? What is the ultimate goal of this?
Less and less life. More resources for another to use, and less people to have to fight then, because they're fighting each other.
So the objective is to reduce the population.
Looks that way.
And is that one side's agenda over the other? You know, trying to reduce the population of the other side so they can take their stuff? Or is it something different?
Resources, so they take hand and power.
Resources and power?
I think so.
Okay.
That's what I see.
Okay, so let's leave that scene and move forward just a little bit to when it's over. Tell me about that.
We're enslaved by, I can't see other reason right now, but they're not happy even after all that has.
So you've been enslaved, your side, or both sides, or
Both sides. It's just not enough. They didn't see that. They so much was. It wasn't enough to fight back against this other enemy.
so that was who was doing the manipulating to get you to fight each other?
Yeah.
Okay. And now they've enslaved the planet, and what happens after that?
The sense of culture themselves. Is painful. And then lost everything see still some, they think that's normal.
And are you a slave now?
I'm not sure myself. Just trying to help the other ones see that. Even the ones that are left still, I guess I am.
So what does the day of a slave consist of now? What do you do?
Have many different things done to them. Some experiments, some to hurt others to make food like resources, gather the resources. Same thing that they were fighting over before, but now it goes to others.
So they gather resources and give them to these others?
Now, yeah.
Okay.
Instead of for themselves.
And their life, normal life, when they're not gathering these resources, do they have normal lives?
No. Not like before.
Okay. And have you ever seen the resources being collected by the others?
Some.
Okay. Let's do this. Let's move to a time where you're watching the resources being collected by the others. And now you're there. What do you see?
It's them. It's them. They're the resource. Now, they're using them. Their bodies. And they looked. They lose themselves then, but their bodies have energy. And they take that and their heat, their life.
And what does this look like as these others are eating the energy of life from these people?
What does it look like? They're taking insight out. They don't control themselves anymore. They aren't them anymore. They they don't know who they are anymore. They don't have the ability to control themselves anymore. Use them as a battery. Essentially, that's a battery.
So they're using the other people as batteries to energize themselves?
Now, yes.
Okay. And these others, can you see what they look like?
The looks very small, but many, and can change shapes and forms.
And did they come out of a ship or something?
They are a ship.
Oh.
They are able to change forms because of their size, interconnect into many different things. They go and use them as batteries now.
Okay. And do you feel like you've been used as a battery?
Yes. But I know this.
So when they took your energy, you still had memory of what occurred and can control yourself?
Yes.
Okay. And as you were experiencing this process of having your energy taken, what did that feel like to you?
Like dying. But not. Full death. Sad. But not worth to overcome that part.
What happened after that, after the process was over? How did you recover from that?
When let them take over my mind was mine. I didn't let them influence that. And that's, I want that part too. Your thoughts. Don't give it to them.
So they want to take your thoughts?
Yes, and manipulate. But if you don't give that to them, they manipulate you to give your thoughts towards them.
And what do they do with your thoughts once they have them?
It gives them energy.
Oh, okay. And when you give a thought to them, is it gone from you forever?
For some, for others, it doesn't work all the time.
Okay.
But if you don't give them the thoughts or that energy, it comes from they don't want to use you as much.
Because you have the ability to fight back?
That is fighting back.
Okay. So they use you less.
As good as a battery. You're not as good of a battery fuel source for them.
Oh, so they'll leave you alone?
For now.
Okay. All right. Anything else about that you'd like to discuss?